area, the more complicated part of measurements. All right, so we start with some formulas, of course. When we're given a rectangle or a square, the formula is the same. The length multiplied by the width gives us the area for both the rectangle and the square. Length times width, length times width. Length times width is the area. All right, that's a square. For the right angle triangle, I specifically mentioned the right angle triangle because this formula does not work with any triangle, just the right angle triangle. And we get half height times base, or half base times height. The base is here and the height is here. This is not the height. The slant side is not the height. The vertical line is the height. This is not the height. This is the base, this is the height. All right, and the area is half height times base, or half base times height. Good. And now we have a parallelogram. We did a few examples with parallelogram, or just one example in the previous video. All right, so the parallelogram. This is the height. Usually when you're given a parallelogram question, they give you the height. It's the top of the diagram to the base of the diagram, not the slant side. The slant side is not the height. It's a vertical line. Vertical means a straight line. So it's the vertical height between the top and the bottom. That is the height in the parallelogram. And the base. So it's going to be the base, which is all of this right here, multiplied by the height from the top horizontal line to the bottom horizontal line. One straight line connected the two. That's how we get the parallelogram. Okay? Good. And now we have what is called a trapezium. A trapezium. So a trapezium can be drawn two ways. Alright? It can be drawn with two slant sides, like this. Slant side over here, slant side over here, or just one slant side with a straight side on one side. Alright? One slant side and one straight side, or both can be slant side. The formula remains the same. It's going to be half times A plus B. So A is the top straight side and B is the bottom straight side. Similarly for this one here, A is the top length, B is the bottom length, all of it. All of the length right here is B. B is all the length right here. Same formula works for both diagrams. All the length right here, all the length right here. And the height is the vertical line between the top and the bottom, not the slant side. Not the slant side. Alright? Not the slant side. The height is the vertical line from the A to the B. A to the B, the vertical line connecting them. The vertical line connecting A and B. So we have half A plus B multiplied by H. Half A plus B multiplied by H. We continue. So now we find the area of a circle. Area of a circle is pretty easy, right? Pi. What is pi? Pi is 22 over 7, or 3.14. That's pi. Alright, and r is the radius. Squared is when you multiply it by itself. So the area of a circle is pi r squared. Okay? And the circumference, I'm just going to throw this in right here, is 2 pi r. You're going to need this when we're working questions, so I'll just throw it in there. That's the circumference, 2 pi r. And you remember what pi is. Pi is 22/7 or 3.14. Okay? And here we are. This and this is the same. But when you're doing questions, they may be represented to you in different ways. So I drew both ways in which this can be drawn. And this, what we have here, is called a sector. A sector. You know, like when you have a pizza and you slice the pizza, this is one slice of the pizza. Sometimes you will be asked to find the area of one slice of the pizza. This is one slice of the pizza, and when you take it out, this is how it looks. Sometimes they may give you this diagram, or sometimes they may give you this diagram and say, hey, find the area of the sector. In other words, find the area of a slice of pizza. And when you are asked to find the area of a slice of pizza, you need the angle between the two radiuses or radii. You need the angle between the radii, which is this line and this line. You need the angle between it. Once we have the angle, that's it. We just find the area, the regular area, multiplied by the fraction of the whole the slice takes up. Alright, so to know the fraction of the whole the slice takes up, it's the angle given here. Don't worry, this will become way clearer when we're doing questions. Don't worry about it. So the angle over 360. This gives us the fraction of the whole the slice took up. The fraction of the whole the slice took. This represents the fraction of the whole. So this is the whole, you know. The area of the circle is the whole, the entire thing here. But if we want to find just the fraction here, we multiply the whole by the angle over 360. That's J2T. The questions are coming up.